Hi everyone, myself Dr. Yoganand HS, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. In this video, I am going to discuss about the expression for equivalent spring constant for the two springs connected in series combination. Consider the springs S1 and S2 connected in series and fixed a rigid support at one end and suspended by the mass m at the other end. Let x1 will be the displacement of the spring s1 when it is suspended by the same mass individually, and x2 will be the displacement of the spring s2 when it is suspended by the same mass individually. So let k1 will be the force constant for the spring s1. So from Hooke's law, so the force acting on the spring S1 is F is equal to m into G, so which is equal to minus K1 into X1, where K1 is a proportionality constant called the force constant of the spring S1. And rearranging this equation, the elongation or the displacement of the spring S1 due to suspended mass m can be written as x1 is equal to minus f divided by k1. You call this as equation number 1. Similarly, when the second spring s2 suspended by the same mass and k2 will be the force constant for the second spring. So therefore, the force acting on the spring F is equal to m into g, or from Hooke's law, the force F is equal to minus k2 into x2. Rearranging this equation, the elongation or the displacement of the spring S2 can be written as x2 is equal to minus F by k2. You call this as equation number 2. So now, when the springs are connected in series and suspended by the same mass m, so let x will be the displacement and ks will be the force constant for the series combination. Then the force acting on the series combination of the springs is F is equal to m into g, or from Hooke's law, that is equal to minus ks into x, or the displacement of the series combination can be written as x is equal to minus f by ks. You call this as equation number 3. Now, when the springs are connected in series combination, the net displacement of the series combination is equal to the sum of the individual displacement of the springs. That is, x is equal to x1 plus x2. So we have the value of the displacement of the spring S1, S2, and for the series combination, substitute the value of equation number 1, 2, and 3 in the above equation. So we get minus F by Ks is equal to minus F by K1 minus F by K2. So simplifying this equation, so 1 by Ks is equal to 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2. Taking LCM on the right hand side, simplifying the above equation, so we get Ks is equal to K1 K2 divided by K1 plus K2, where Ks is the expression for equivalent force constant for the two springs connected in series combination. Suppose if n number of springs are connected in series, then the expression for equivalent force constant for the series combination can be written as 1 by Ks is equal to 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2 plus 1 by K3 and so on 1 by Kn. And the expression for time period is given by T is equal to 2 pi into root of m by Ks, where Ks is the equivalent force constant for the series combination of the springs. So now let us discuss with the expression for equivalent force constant for the two springs connected in parallel combination. So let us consider the two springs S1 and S2. connected in parallel and fixed to a rigid support at one end and suspended by the mass M at the other end. Again, if you consider the individual spring S1, which is connected to the rigid support at one end and suspended by the mass M. So let X1 and X2 be the individual displacement of the individual springs when they are suspended by the same mass M. So from Hooke's law, we can able to write the restoring force acting on the springs is given by F1 is equal to M into G. So from which is equal to minus K1 into X1 for the spring S1. Similarly, for the second spring S2, when it is suspended by the same load, so the restoring force acting on the spring, so F2 is equal to M into G from Hooke's law. So F2 is equal to minus K2 into X2. We call this as equation number 2, where F1 and F2 are the restoring force acting on the springs S1 and S2 when they are individually suspended by the mass M. So then, when the springs are connected in parallel and suspended by the same mass, so let X will be the net displacement with force constant Kp. Again, the force acting on the series parallel combination of the springs is given by, so Fp is equal to M into G, which is equal to minus Kp into X, where Kp is the force constant for the parallel combination of springs. So when the springs are connected in parallel, the restoring force is equally distributed among both the springs, and the displacement of the individual spring is equal to the net displacement of the springs connected in parallel. So that is x1 is equal to x2 is equal to x, and the restoring force for the parallel combination is equal to the sum of the restoring force of the individual springs. So therefore we can able to write Fp is equal to F1 plus F2. So we have the restoring force acting on the individual springs and for the parallel combination. Substituting the value from equation number 1, 2 and 3 in the above equation, we get minus Kp into x is equal to minus K1 into x1 minus K2 into x2. Since we have x1 equals x2 equals x, the above equation can be written as Kp is equal to K1 plus K2. So this is an expression for equivalent force constant for the two springs connected in parallel combination. If n number of springs are connected in parallel, then the expression for equivalent force constant can be written as Kp is equal to K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus so on and Kn. And the expression for time period for the parallel combination is given by T equals 2 pi into root of M by Kp, where Kp is the equivalent force constant for the parallel combination of springs. So thank you for watching.